Were you involved in the design of your logo with Lacoste?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, yeah, they kind of did more the job than me, but I was involved too, and I really like it. So yeah, not much to say. Really happy since it started.
Not everybody knows what is the life of a tennis player, and we would like to know what about your routine? What is your day-to-day routine?
I think most of the time, we spend on the tennis courts. And when I say tennis court, doesn't mean practice, but like usually if you have a practice at 11, you come 9:30, you warm up with the physio, you warm up physically, you go practice 11, 12. You have like shower, you go to eat, you go again with the physio, sometimes physical session. So in general, we spend all the time on the courts. And when we finish like all the routine, as you say, physio session, physical, tennis, it's usually like 6 or 7 in the evening, and you just go dinner. That's why tennis players, a lot of time we say, oh, we travel all around the world, but we don't have much time because at 7, you're not going to go, everything is closed if we talk about really like museums or stuff like this. So most of the time you try to find an area where you haven't been, you go to the restaurant, you see a little bit, you enjoy, and you go to sleep, and you do it all over again, all over the world.
And how important is your family? Because now you're a parent, you have a wife. Like they join you most of the time in the tour, but sometimes they cannot join you.
Yeah, we have a second daughter, is still small, so we...
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. So we didn't take her yet to anywhere. So when she's just tiny bit older, maybe soon we're gonna start taking her to tournaments also. But it's definitely tougher, when you're just with your wife. Okay, let's go to the tournament now. Bag this, that, pampers, etc. Yeah, not 2 bags, like 25 bags. No, I'm joking also, but a lot of bags. So for sure tougher, because as a tennis player you are home 2 months, 2.5 months a year, otherwise not traveling. So trying to balance it as much as I can.
And is it Rublev is grandfather is called? No, grandfather. No, grandfather. No, godfather. Rublev is godfather of one of your children.
Of the older one, yeah.
Why did you choose him? You are very, very close friends.
Yeah, we're best friends, and he's a nice guy, and he's like a lot into religion, so that helps when you're a godfather. And so just for all these small reasons, and he's just a great guy.
Well, if we have to go back to the origin of your love with tennis, you're choosing tennis over some other sport or some other career. Why did you finally make that decision?
I think in the beginning it was a little bit like luck, because I just took a racket, played somewhere, and step by step I'm playing more and more. And I think if I look back, I always liked competition in general. And probably, well, now I would say probably individual competition was more for me, even if I really like football or stuff like this. I think in general, with my character, individual competition is better. In team sports, I'm not sure I would be a good team member. So maybe that's why I finally, in tennis, I became better and better.
What is the goal you have for the rest of the year, for the 2025, besides Madrid?
I would say find my level, because I have been playing good, but not as good as I would want to. And it's a very small margins in tennis. It's just one match here and there, 5% you play better, you hit an ace and not a double fault, and this can change your season sometimes, your tournament, And so that's what I want to try to do, is just continue working and try to improve my level, which was not amazing in the start of the season. And for example, here on practice, I have been playing well, so looking forward to starting the tournament, because tournament and practice is a different story. But so that's a big goal for Madrid already.
Well, thank you so much. If anybody wants to ask Daniil one question, maybe we can add it to this conversation, to this meet and greet. Somebody wants to ask something. Está bien.
If I could have this, Daniil, we had a chat a couple of years ago at the MUTUA Madrid Open Iguales podcast. You mentioned how you really love to play the Rainbow Six game. I want to ask you about that, because I've seen you last year do a promo on the game as well. Have you grinded it? Because now, as you're a father of 2, it's kind of hard, but are you grinding it?
I was still playing a lot with one daughter. With 2, I do play much less. So yeah, it is. And also the second one is getting older and older, so goes to sleep tiny bit later, and requires more. It's not more attention, but like she talks now, etc. So 2.5. So I play less. I'm still so far not so bad. Like I'm quite good. I feel like for an amateur player that plays, just sometimes I'm pretty good. But I'm afraid to lose my level. But it's okay. Life has priorities. But I'm still grinding it, but much less than before.
Are you playing when you game on those LACOSTE flip-flops or?
Which is the look.
Yeah, I actually have I don't even know the brand, but like with the fur inside. So when it's cold in winter, I have to wear them. But if not, either barefoot or Lacoste flip-flops. But Lacoste flip-flops, especially in the locker room, show to other players.
Somebody else? No? We're done? Okay, Daniil. Thank you so much for coming here. I don't know if have you been here before in this place, in this area?
I'm not sure if I have been to this.
Because the views are actually amazing to Caja Mágica.
Oh, I need to see.
You need to see. So go. Thank you so much for being here. An applause. I want one picture.